All right. Hello, good evening, good afternoon. This is another edition for Hong Kong House of Cards. Today we have Mireo, the newest Holoku in this hodgepodge of split personalities city as he goes and puts up dishes.
I heard that.
uh, After his meeting with his tyrant and old friend, now going by the mortal name of Andrew, uh, he gets a text from Andrew saying there is one thing that you could busy yourself with. There's a reported bounty to make the People's Liberation Army of China look stupid, and we just happen to need some more race to build up an army just in case the technos come barreling down our door, and these infernalist children of Cain and Lilith. If such something happens while you're doing what comes naturally, and they come onto our side of things, all the better. And he will give you the locations of each of the different People's Liberation Army military bases.
Okay.
And he
Any
just says,
on how to bring them over to our site?
Did
you catch that?
Any suggestions to bring them over to our side?
Yeah.
He said he'll text back. They come to our side as brave, fear of death.
Okay, that sounds easy then.
And if they seem to be very strong-willed, so another one of our number taking control of them is near impossible.
Okay.
Except for torture. But go ahead and do what comes naturally, and if something happens, kudos. The main purpose is to make your presence be known to the council, and this is the best way to do it. Make the PLA look stupid.
All right, that sounds easy. And let's go ahead and get started on this.
How do you plan to prepare?
I'm gonna go to a military surplus store and I'm going to buy a bulletproof vest.
Smart. Anything else?
You said in the last scene, I don't know if you said it live or not, but you said that I have a scythe. Is that a
It wasn't live.
What?
It wasn't live. Basically, it's basically if you were born with it as a holoku, quote unquote, born in the normal sense, you had it in your hand.
Okay, so
basically, it's an extension of you. Once you call upon your Lord Torment, it will appear.
All right. think that's actually one of the low torment powers is that I don't have.
Really?
Yeah, it allows you to grab like a personal weapon, and I think conjured from nothing. A character is capable of supernatural sleight of hand, seeming to conjure items out of thin air only to make them vanish again with a flick of the wrist.
Yeah, basically when you when I'm going to say when you do that, you call upon a familiar conjuration. It comes even faster than normal.
Yeah, but I don't have that. I don't have conjure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, hey, you get a text back. Wait a minute. You have your old weapons on you.
No. Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to summon them either, because that's 4.
True. Um, if not, I'll give you a present. It's over in a chest at the foot of the bed.
Okay.
A pair of presents, my own crafting.
What are they?
Consider it.
Oh,
You go over there and open it.
yeah, I go over there while reading the text and I open it. Like, what are they?
You see a pair of sickles, gnarly looking sickles, and a scythe. Like a small piece of wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the scythe yet. He just says, "Take your pick. I know you prefer the scythe, but you at least, if I remember correctly, carried a secondary pair of sickles on you."
Okay. I'll pick them all up. I don't know if the scythe is actually usable, but I'll take the blade.
Well, actually, it's a small wood piece of it, and when you take it up in your hand, it like responds to your grip, and it turns into the scythe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll strap the the pair of sickles to my sides, and I'll take the scythe. And is it if I let go of it, will it like shrink back down?
Yeah, if like you try to like pocket it, you'll and let go of it, you'll shrink back down.
Oh yeah, then I'll do that.
My own creation. Some of my skills weren't lost when I made the transfer back to the physical plane. Sickles are soul and reap, and the scythe is actually named after after your name.
Cool. By the way, I put the Greek word in my name in the description of my character sheet.
All right.
So if you ever get curious and you look it up, you can find it.
All right. You head out?
Yeah, I do. I have a roll to make though before I do.
Yeah, you might want to roll that lower roll because you're packing heat, and the Hong Kong police are not going to take kindly to that.
But I'm just a lowly farmer, sir. See? It's Dex plus awareness. So.
Yep.
Dex 3, awareness 3, so that should be a roll of 6. What's the diff?
You're good. It was 7.
Diff of 7?
Yeah, because it's actually I take that back. Diff of 5 because there are untypical there were untypical events that happened lately, and the gauntlet is fairly thin.
Wow. And I also did it in a haunted house too. Haunted.
Yeah, so technically the gauntlet was like non-existent for you. Uh, you traverse the dark umbra to one of the addresses shown.
Uh, once in the Shadowlands, you can fly across the bleak landscape with the speed of thought. Roll Dex plus Athletics, diff 8, allowing the demon to cover a mile each turn per success rolled. So 1 mile.
I'm gonna say you're out of shape. You still have that soldier's mentality, but you're kind of like.
There we go. That's a little better.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do I just need to keep on rolling these to see how far I go?
I'm gonna time skip because that's a lot of rolls.
Okay. I'm going to assume that I get there eventually.
Yeah.
Even if I have to walk or fly or something.
Right. You you get to where you need to you think you need to go. You check with one of the race. He goes.
I don't think I actually can talk to them. Yeah, I can't talk with them. I mean,
Oh.
I don't have that. I don't have lower spirit, so I mean, I think I can talk to them, but I don't think so at the same time. If that makes sense, because I'm in the Shadowlands, and I guess I can because entering and communicating with spirits in the Deadlands are similar. Okay, yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can. It's one of I'm gonna make this simple. You lucked out. You got an English-speaking race.
I actually have the merit. I should think it was merit.
Cantonese?
What?
Language merit?
Yeah, no, I have linguistics. I didn't specify what it was, but it was.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I actually suggest you take linguistics Cantonese.
Yeah, that's what I took. It's linguistics. I don't know what the language was, but it's linguistics. I have linguistics.
Okay, so you barely you get one of the Chinese ones that speaks Cantonese. He goes, yes, yes, this is the base, but why are you here? Why are you, uh, why are you here? Are you here to take us to the next life?
You, the spirit? No, that's not my job at the moment. I'm here to take them to the next life. And I kind of reference to the building.
All right, I'll wait here.
Thank you. And I'll go into the building and I'll try and find the barracks.
You find it perception alertness.
You're mean.
Yeah, I know. I mean, okay, with one success, you find it fairly well. You actually find the officers' quarters.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to continue looking for the regular quarters as well.
You go exploring and you find several of them, several regular people, soldier quarters, barracks. It looks like they're just chilling out. There's playing solitaire on the computer. not really knowing what the heck's about to happen.
Are there any names, any uniforms? Are they wearing any uniforms? Are there names anywhere?
Uh, yeah, and you notice several. They're mostly in Cantonese,
Okay.
but you understand them.
All right.
You make the roll for the for going into lower torment.
Ghost walk.
Okay.
Um, and what's the diff for ghost walk?
Oh, what does it say in the book?
The difficulty is variable. If I do it at a weak point, it's diff 6. If I do it in the shopping mall, it's diff 8.
7.
Okay.
Splice the two. One success.
Woohoo!
I'm going to make it easy.
Yeah,
That's good enough for government work.
I only needed 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really weird. I manifest as a hazy, insubstantial form, and everybody in the room is able to see me, and but they're not. They pass through me.
Please tell me you popped Lower Torment because it's going to be funny as hell.
Nope, I haven't popped Lore of Torment yet, actually.
Do it.
No, not yet. It's a funny idea. So in Cantonese, I pretty much say, "Hi guys, how's it going?"
Oh, right.
Oh shit, I have to roll that because I can't talk.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Just gonna do one roll for the entire group. Two successes did not shit themselves because there's a dude just that popped out of nowhere.
Not just a dude. I'm a kid. I look like a kid.
A kid just popped out of nowhere. That's an ethereal and ethereal at that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the oblivious officers is like, "What are you doing here? Here, teenage kid or a kid?
I'm youthful. Like I'm 16. I look 16.
What are you doing here, kid? You're not supposed to be here."
I don't say anything, but I kind of just look at him for a moment and kind of put my hand up to his face and push through.
Shit. Oh, that is a willpower check at higher difficulty. And he passes barely with one success. It's like he basically just like pulls back and just like starts rubbing his face and goes, "Y'all are seeing this, right? I'm not not sleep deprived again, am I?"
I'm going to make another willpower roll. Ouch.
Oh, the ones.
I make it.
All the ones.
I make it though.
You
make it. Explode on willpower rolls though?
No. What were you trying to do?
Well, I have to be able to speak. I have to make a willpower roll, and
okay,
back into the real, I guess, real place.
The physical.
Yeah, the physical realm. So I say, "Hey, you want to see something cool? Oh, by the way, I'm death incarnate, so I think it's time for some of you to die, and you, and I'll name one of the guys.
Okay.
You're supposed to be dying next week. I'll pay you a visit. And George over there, damn, you're about to drown in about 30 minutes. Do you just want to get that over with?
Dude, uh, make the please. I'm gonna give you this as a narrator. Make the roll for the lower torment.
What is that roll, by the way?
uh, does it say there's a roll in the book, or because I haven't actually solved one on subnet. So if there's a roll, I'll go with it. Unless, hey, for right now you want to, and you can look it up later. If right now you just like bring your demon soul to the front, and it'd be like, and it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. He. I'm gonna say that's a botch.
By the way, every time I go into my demon form, it invokes something in people.
Yeah, that willpower. I remember what it is. I don't know what it's called, but I remember what you're talking about. Yeah. The barracks is flipping out. Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll for will anymore. You got them freaking out. Going to roll stamina because they're in shock. Oh God.
That's a double botch.
Half the room basically dies of a massive coronary.
That's a little fun.
And yeah, that the other half are fine for now.
Did they try and shoot me?
Yeah, hold on, let me. Yeah, that one actually tries to shoot you.
All right, so let's go into rounds so this is easier on me.
Yeah, let's do this.
Because my thing works round by round.
Right. 12 on this end.
Okay. And what are the scores again?
This is for the one that is actually trying to shoot you.
No. What is it for initiative?
Dex wits plus the die roll.
6 plus 7.
13.
Yeah, I got 13.
Yeah, you go before the person that's trying to shoot you.
Okay.
So go ahead and say what you need to. You're going to do.
I'm not gonna do anything, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna smile and not talk this turn because talking pulls me back into the reality.
Yeah. So you're holding your action?
I guess that's an appropriate word for it.
Okay. Since you're ethereal, yeah, he he gets a good shot off right between the eyes, because
So
I think that's +1 diff, but it goes straight through you.
yeah, so he shot his commanding officer.
Yeah. Uh, Pretty much people are in a mass panic, and they're pretty much don't know which way is up, and they're all shooting each other.
So okay, so is he the only one that has the gun, or are other?
Others are pointing at him, and basically they're pointing at each other and just firing, because you're standing in the middle of these guys, and they're in a like basically pointing at you, but but it's basically a Spanish standoff.
Oh, that's horrible.
And roll me intelligence occult, because like
Ow.
I said, things are untypical things are have happened, and this one's going to be one of them.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Um, you're a Reaper. You recognize what a pentagram looks like.
Yeah.
Uh, Guess what? You're the center of a pentagram.
How did that happen?
Pure chance of where they just stopped, and it was like shakily pointing at you, but they were actually pointing at each other.
Wow. Like anything special happening to me? Like, am I being pulled into the physical world, or it's like just a pentagram happened? How did that?
Yeah, a pentagram happened, and uh, because of your lore of realms, you sense the gauntlet in here weakening.
Cool. So I'm just gonna, after they all shot themselves and killed themselves, I'm going to walk out to the hallway and just continue waving to people.
Basically, continue waving.
Yeah.
Uh, well, hell, you're. I'm not going to have you roll for initiative. Uh, that one's not spooked, but hey, he's got a gun drawn on him from behind you, and he draws his weapon, and um, he fires it, and the dude behind him, and these are headshots, so I'm just going to forego damage because these are mortals. Uh, that's enough for government work. Yeah, and apparently someone was a Satan worshiper, because aside from that 8, look,
You have 3 6s in there.
yeah, they pretty much kill each other. I'm just going to forego rolling, because you're going to probably keep doing this until the entire base is gone.
Or at least a good portion of it.
You've got to walk out like that. I'm assuming you're walking out like this.
Yeah. Well, I'm just walking. I'm not. I just walked out of the room. I'm in the hallway. I'm going to try and make my way to the mess hall. But I'm assuming since there's been a shit ton of gunfire, the hall is going to
Yeah, everyone's already scared. Everyone's already in the fight mode of scared because they're soldiers. You come into the mess hall, and
Yeah.
walk amongst them. All a matter of hell just broke loose. Oh, please tell me you're walking outside.
No, I'm just walking through the mess hall just right now. You're not gonna make any rolls. They all kill each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do because what's uh, what do you think's going to happen? You're in your lower torment form. You're basically walking in ethereal mode amongst humans, soldier humans at that. They're basically looking death right in the face.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm reading something. Oh, okay. To pop Apaco form, it's diff 6 faithful.
All right. I'm gonna say for all intents and purposes, you did that.
Okay.
By now, because we actually didn't know the role until now. So I'm just gonna say for cinematic reasons, you popped lower torment.
Yeah.
Uh,
Each time a demon uses her faith, a mortal observer can make a perception awareness roll to sense the demon's true nature. And by the way, torment form does
showing your.
The difficulty of this roll is 10 minus the total number of faith points the character spent or lost in the scene.
Okay. You're basically showing your true form, anyways. So, what's the abilities in this form?
The mortal's reaction depends on two factors: the character's torment and the mortal's willpower. Fallen with a low torment, less than half the willpower, are glorious and awesome, shadows of the divine beings they once were. Fallen with high torment, greater than their willpower, are living nightmares. Those in between may either be both, depending on mortals' preconceptions. Basically, I look like a glorious and awesome death.
Yeah.
I look like a skeletal figure in a robe concealing most of my body. You can't see my face, and I'm holding the scythe, so I look like death. And it's darker all around me, because I have that.
Yeah.
Even if they take pictures of me, I won't show up on the film.
Basically, we're going the roles. They're freaking out while you're walking amongst them, and basically, the bullets and they're shooting, and the bullets pass through you and collide with them.
So
basically, granting kill shots because they're going for the kill.
So in the mess hall, does it happen again?
Yeah, pretty much. And this is mass panic because a good portion of the army base is in here.
The pentagram, does it happen again?
High or low. Actually, I'm just gonna roll the actual neg or plus dice.
Positive. Nope.
Hold on. I actually want this to happen.
Oh, well, if you wanted it to happen, just say it does.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually it happens again, and the gauntlet is start. You feel the dark armor inching closer and closer into this area.
Lols. All right. So, quick question for you before I do it. Is this an enclosed base, like a fence, guard towers, and everything?
Yeah, it's an army base.
Okay.
Civilians are not allowed on it unless they were enlisted people. except for recent events a while back. Some That's probably due to recent events a while back. Some random Native American woman came up on base and stole one of their Humvees.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside of the building and onto the rest of the base, and I'm just going to not go past the walls of the base.
That's a good idea. I'm going to say you keep the dark places. It's actually for aesthetic, cinematic reasons. It's nighttime anyway. You came in at dark 30 for Hong Kong. They were actually either going to dinner to go to bed or coming out of the showers. All of a sudden, uh, oh shit, there's death. And basically it goes on like this, like everybody's freaking out, there's gunfire, and you feel the you're with your lower realms. Yeah, basically it gets to where the entire place is just a mass of bodies, most of them nude because you walk past the showers.
Through the showers. I can walk through.
You basically walk through the showers. Several of the open areas that had people, you basically walk through them and went hi.
Yeah, well, I don't expect that they would be able to kill themselves with their guns in the showers. They don't keep that, hip ready.
They don't. The ones that were in the showers,
Mm-hmm.
they basically all of them had massive coronaries.
They don't die, they just pass out, or they turn into gibbering messes, unless you want to flavor it that they die.
Uh, it wouldn't be a massive coronary.
Okay.
Mass. There was a mass wide. They all had strokes because they were that afraid.
Or they all slipped in the shower and hit
They
themselves
all,
in the head.
yeah, or natural clumsiness claimed them for you.
Okay.
I'm going to say that they land in some really embarrassing positions.
Oops.
Some of them on top of each other in embarrassing positions.
Well, I'm not trying to kill everybody, so I mean, is it fair to say that, about 1 out of every 10 person doesn't die of a heart attack?
Yeah, or stroke because I forgot the physical training that military have to undergo would hamper a massive coronary.
Yeah. So just 1 out of every 10 people that is in each of these different areas that I go through survive.
Yeah, and I'm going to say a they're basically in a post-traumatic stress disorder canatotic state.
Okay.
Uh, and roll me perception awareness.
Yeah,
You have that.
I think so.
You should.
Awareness. Let me get back to my character sheet just to make sure. Perception 4, awareness 3. So yeah. Diff 6, right?
Yeah. A couple of them start to go lucid, and uh, they basically come coherent, and they look directly at you and are unfazed.
Hmm. That's
Uh, you're sensing other demons.
Like,
coming back into the world.
okay.
You're sensing other fallen coming back into the world from the aftermath of your chaos because your fear the fear of you basically broke the soldiers' minds that wills that mind and wills that they were able to eject this soldier's soul back and throw it into the abyss.
Okay. So, to these soldiers, I will actually pop out and talk to them that are coming back as demons.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll try and figure out if they're of lower rank than me and of my clan, of my battalion.
Uh, hold up. I'm going to say they're definitely lower ranked than you, and uh, one has legacy of 4 and intelligence 2. All right, he definitely recognizes you, and a does the old school salute to you.
How many of them do
And
this, or is it just this one?
all of them once they all of them do because most of them at least have some semblance of legacy on them with them.
So yeah, I'll tell them to go to X building and talk to Haliku in charge. I forgot his name. Andrew, right?
Andrew, I did the name. They would recognize Malthus's name if you give that name.
Wait, so they're are they with me or against me?
They're with you. They're just they nod because they recognize both the name you give for the tyrant and yours because they actually served in your battalion.
Okay, so yeah, I give the tyrant's name, tell them where to find them, and to address him as Andrew until told otherwise.
As long as they're in private company, they can use his true name. I think I said that.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, like, if they go outside and they ask, "Hey, where can I find X Malpheus?"
Yeah,
That would look a little suspicious.
right. They nod and is they ask you. The one that first recognized you goes, "Are we in the physical plane again?"
For the time being, yes.
Okay, at least we're not there. We're not back there anymore. Good.
Well, don't fail me.
We we won't,
Good. I have
sir.
unfinished business to attend to. I would expect you to report to Malpheus as soon as possible.
We'll do. We'll go there at once.
At that point, I'll walk away from him and I'll start going to the God, what is it called? The commanding officer, the base commanding officer's office,
Yeah.
and I will drop, if I could, drop out of apocalyptic form, and I will walk into his office, assuming his office is probably locked down. He's probably in it with like multiple guards.
Yeah, pretty much by now. It's locked. It basically you can't get in. Uh,
I walk through the door.
well, yeah, nah, never mind. Uh, all right, and Still in your ethereal state, I'm assuming?
Yep, that would have to be.
Yeah, true. Uh, yeah, they take pot shots off you and just hit the door.
Yeah. I try and stand at an angle so that they won't shoot each other.
uh, the commanding officer really shakily in Cantonese asks you, "What are you? What do you want?"
By the way, I have the bulletproof vest on, if that counts for anything.
Uh,
888. So, yeah, I manifest. I say, I am death, as can be seen of your base. And I am here to give you a warning and a word of advice. The warning: stay out of the way of the people in Hong Kong. The piece of advice: say that you had a mass psychotic break and that a toxin was released. If you know it's good for you. Else, these guys and you will die.
Fuck. I'm not even going to have you roll. You just double botched.
No, you didn't double botch. It's just a simple fail.
There's a 10, then a 1, and then another 1.
Yeah, so that's just a simple fail. You just need a success to make it.
Okay, yeah. I'm assuming you would have done like a intimidation roll or a leadership roll.
I could do a leadership roll.
Yeah, because you're pretty much acting like a leader. Go for it.
What would that be, by the way? Manipulation or charisma?
Charisma, leadership, and add 2 dice.
I should be losing dice because of my flaws.
Oh, there's a reason for this that I'm about to tell you.
Okay. Woot.
Yeah, it's diff 6, and he doesn't get that many successes. Yeah, he's scared shitless, and he's basically just nodding in agree, and along with the guards.
Oh, and one more thing. You're going to spin it off like you're the fool and it was your fault.
Yes, I was stupid. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have let loose that talk. I shouldn't let that toxin spread in through the base.
Yes. And I will read. I don't know what to call it. I'll go back to the halfway state.
You go back to where?
I go back to the halfway state.
And I'm assuming you're going to about to leave base.
I'm just going to walk out, and as soon as I start heading towards the fence, I'm going to before I step through the fence, I'm going to do the ghost walk again.
All right.
Not ghost walk, but step beyond the veil, and that's Dex plus awareness. What's the diff?
6. Like I said, the gauntlet's like dead.
Well, I don't make it.
Try again. Because it's not a botch, it's just fail.
That's a lot better.
Yeah. I'll even go as far as it being diff 5. Just because it is how weak it is. You had successfully get back into the Dark Umbra.
Instead of going back to my haunted house, I'm going to go to the office building where I first encountered my superior. And
Actually, do me a favor before you leave.
uh-huh.
Um, roll charisma, leadership, and burn a willpower. Actually, before that, do a faith roll to go into your high apocalyptic state, and then do the leadership, burn willpower, and leadership charisma roll.
Okay. Faith roll. I got it. Barely.
Yeah. Now do the burn willpower and the charisma leadership, and you're basically don't know how you'd role play this out, so I'm just letting you go with that, and have it as an at least an extended for at least 2 more times.
Sure. Let me keep track, and since I burned to willpower, I get that one.
That's 3.
Yeah. And what's that?
I'm gonna say 5 because you've done this before, loads of times. So that's 1. So that's 4.
Well, I'm going to be burning willpower each turn, so.
Yeah. So call that
5.
5. And last one.
One more, and
yeah.
I'm going to be burning another willpower.
Yeah.
And 5, so that's 9.
4. So yeah, you got it. You basically all the soldiers that you turned into wraiths just by what you did are now underneath your command.
Cool.
The one highest one officer that is below the one you talked to comes up, salutes, and comes up to you, salutes. Unfortunately, it's one of the people that was in the shower. And right. He says in Cantonese, "What are your orders, General?" General.
Wow, it just became General Ira. How nice. You know he's saluting a kid, right? Or did I'm in a Paco form, so he's
he's saluting. Yeah. He's basically asked what's your orders.
Actually, to be honest with you, I have no idea what I want them to do. Like, it's a mix between having them go to the office building, but I kind of don't want them spooking up the office building. If you know what I mean?
And you can tell them to go to your to your place for the time being and wait for their orders.
That works. That works.
All right. He will nod and give the orders to meet up with you at your X address. That's their new base.
Cool, cool. I need to get my intelligence up. I need to get my socials and intelligence up, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. What is your willpower rating?
10.
Okay, you're not as tired. You notice that your host is not that is like on the vestiges of being tired, but not quite. Like any more of that, he would have fallen asleep.
Bundle of energy.
Oh yeah, true. Never mind. Okay, what do you do next?
My host is secretly saying, "Ooh, let's do that again. Let's do it again. Come on, I can do it." Yeah, because all I did was walk around the base, so all I got was like 5 miles of walking in. So it's not really that exerting.
Yeah, true. Um, you you're fine. I it's your thing. What do you plan on doing? You just took out the main PLA base in one swoop.
And I didn't even have to raise it freaking big.
Right?
I don't know. What can I
Well, there's several things. You can go back to Malthus and report back that you just made the main PLA base look stupid.
do? Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Um, there's different things. Aside from the searching for the artifacts and social scenes, because you can do a social scene, but one person you'd be talking to is Charlie or Styles, and or my third one, and all of them will probably be at the Emerald Mother, and you were told not to go over there.
Yep.
Uh,
I mean, I could, but I don't feel like being thrown 50 miles away.
right. Uh, they're either and besides those characters would be at the either at the Emerald Mother or Unicorn's Glade.
Okay.
Either one wouldn't be hospitable for you to go over there.
Okay. So I guess I'll
Oh,
report back to Malthus. Malthus.
yeah,
Do I need to make the rolls, or is it assumed that I get there?
you get there. It's the Dark Umbra, and you're flying. You're on a freaking adrenaline high. You actually go faster than you usually do.
Yeah, I just it's one of those questions because officially I have to roll to see how far I get with each round, how long it actually takes.
Right? Yeah. But for scene purposes, that takes a long time of rolling.
Yes, it does.
uh, assuming you come out in Malthus's office.
Yes.
Hold up. He senses you.
He senses me? Cool.
Yeah,
It's not like I wanted to surprise him or anything.
yeah. He just looks up. I'm assuming you come to the physical world.
Yes.
He looks up. Ah, I've heard the reports, and and the new some of our old battalions come back.
Yeah, mission successful and everything.
Yes. Uh, uh, that apparently you still have some of your some a little bit more of your old potencies from the old days.
Oh, I didn't have to do a thing.
Like I said, glad to see you still have some of your old potencies, if not all of them.
Yeah. By the way, I managed to get a nice wraith gathering. I won't be able to talk to them in the material plane. However, one of yours might be able to communicate and command them a little better than I would. I don't have the appropriate lores at the moment, but given enough time, I might be able to.
Uh,
But they are stationed at my abode that you gave me, and if you want, you can have them.
it's, at some point, we may utilize their services, but for right now, having setting them up as guardians of your your place of residence would be prudent.
As for the base, if my math is correct, and I usually am, the base has been reduced by 3/4, so it has about 1/4 of the total amount of people still in it, alive. And there should be a report coming out that there was a toxin going through, causing people to hallucinate and kill themselves.
Very nice. If things get investigated further, we'll make sure those people that you left behind are definitely considered psychotic.
Well, there is one more thing. When I was walking around and they killing themselves like idiots, they fell and were arranged in pentagrams. And when I left, it was the same way. The entire facility was a huge pentagram by the time I left, filled with smaller pentagrams. So that might be a media leak. Or it might just play into one of the news reports that I saw in the newspaper about I think it was the PLA. Was it the PLA doing terrorist attacks or something?
Out of character, it was terrorists, but they weren't. It wasn't the PLA.
No. The one my character did.
Yeah. Basically, that plays in. And he goes, I heard a news report about that. I'll make sure what you did plays into that news report.
Cool. Anything else you would like me to do tonight?
As of right now, no, unless you want to play with the other PLA military installations, but then again, right now that one might be overpowering.
I will let them reel.
And I think we can end the scene with them parting ways, where you going to do your research.
Yeah, I was gonna go back home and go into ghost form again and
Yeah.
ghost walk, and instead of going on the material side, I'll go into the physical umbral side and talk to them and tell them to guard the house and to await instructions.
They will. They say your orders will be done, and with that, we can end the scene here, and I'll post up the gossip, and post up what the news reports say, what happened here in a little bit. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And this has been an edition for Hong Kong House of Cards. The demons have come to play.